Good afternoon, everyone. We have it from our embassy in Damascus that 42 civilians were killed by regime forces on November 14th. We've certainly seen reports with estimates that number significantly higher, but that's what we've been able to determine. This goes on top of the 87 civilians that were killed by regime forces between November 11th and 13th. A lot of these were protesters who were out celebrating the Arab League decision and calling for Assad to step down. You're right, the Arab League is set to meet tomorrow in Rabat. We were, as I said yesterday, quite pleased with the very strong and forceful statement that came out over the weekend. We look for the Arab League tomorrow to again send a forceful message to Assad that he needs to allow for a democratic transition to take place and to end the violence against his people.
At the embassy or within the region or other ambassadors?
Well, he does remain. I think we expect to see again a strong statement in a unified statement against the violence in Syria and calling on the Syrian government to end that violence against its civilians.
Have you been told by the United States' close allies such as Saudi Arabia or the Emirates or Qatar that they would follow suit and call for him to step aside?
More broadly, because I can't speak to what steps Turkey may or may not take in the coming days and weeks, but I think that this speaks to a growing frustration on the part of Syria's neighbors, many of whom rather have approached Assad and his regime in good faith efforts to negotiate a ceasefire, to withdraw the military from towns and cities where it's basically occupying the streets, and to attempt some kind of negotiation. And again and again, they've been snubbed by Assad, and his regime, who seem hell bent, if you will, on only increasing the violence.